Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. Today is the second day of January in the year 2024 and I have some well analyzed, well researched games for you. So, before I provide you with the matches I have for today, let's briefly take a look at yesterday's results. So, as you can see, yesterday's results went well apart from Swansea versus West Brom game that we lost. The rest of the selections went well, as you can see. So, for the first set of games, I predicted Sunderland versus Preston, Sunderland to win or draw. Leeds versus Birmingham, home win for Leeds. Leicester versus Huddersfield, a home win for Leicester. Norwich versus Southampton, I gave Southampton 2 goals ahead handicap. Liverpool versus Newcastle, Liverpool to win or draw no bets. And they were all very successful. So for the second set of games, I predicted Western Sydney versus MacArthur over 2.5 goals, Bolton versus Bolton Albion, home win, Reading versus Exeter, Reading to win or draw, and they were successful. Swansea versus West Brom, West Brom to win or draw. We lost that particular selection. As you can see, West Brom lost that game narrowly 1-0. Okay, so that was for yesterday. Today I have taken my time and I have come up with very good and well analyzed matches. And without much waste of time, I would like us to take a look at it. So for today's games, the first match is from the England Premier League and it's between West Ham and Brighton. My prediction here is I'm giving West Ham 2 goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So as you can see, West Ham has been in very good and amazing form this season. Their last 5 matches they have won 4 times and drew just once. And then when we look at Brighton away from home, we can see that Brighton hasn't really been that consistent. 5 matches they have won 2 times, lost two, and drew once. And when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that there is nothing much between their head-to-head here, as you can see. So West Ham has the advantage here because they're in very good form at the moment, and they will be playing at home. So that's why I'm giving them 2 goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odds. Next, we have a game from the Scotland Premier League, and it's between Rangers and Kilmarnock. My prediction here is a home win for Rangers at 1.27 odds. So we take a look at their data. So when you look at Rangers, Rangers has been in very superlative form, very good form this season. Last 5 matches they have won 4 times and drew once. And then when we look at Kilmarnock away from home, we can see that Kilmarnock are also doing well, but they aren't that fantastic away from home. 5 matches they have lost once, drew 2 times, and then won 2 times. And then when we look at when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that Rangers has always been dominating. So Rangers has the advantage here, and we expect them to win at full time at 1.27 odds. Next, we have a game from the Spain La Liga, and it's between Getafe and Rayo. My prediction here is a home win or draw for Getafe at 1.35 odds. So we check out the data for this match. So as you can see, Getafe has been in very good form this season. Five matches they have lost. They haven't lost anyone. They have won three and then drew two. And then when we look at Rayo from home, excuse me, we can see that Rayo has really been struggling. Five matches they have lost two times, won two times, and then drew once. And when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that Getafe always dominates. So we expect Getafe to win this game or at least get a draw. Getafe are in very good form at the moment. So they should win this game or at least get a draw at 1.35 odds. Next, we have a game still from the Spain La Liga and it's between Real Sociedad and Alaves. My prediction here is a home win for Real Sociedad or a draw at 1.13 odds. So we take a look at the data. So you can see that Real Sociedad has been very consistent at home. Five matches they have lost just once, and that loss was against Barcelona. They have won twice and then drawn twice. And then when we look at Alaves away from home, we can see that they aren't that consistent. Five matches they have won just two times, lost two, and then drew once. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that Real Sociedad has always been dominating. So we expect Real Sociedad to win this game, or at least get a draw at 1.13 odds. So for the first set of games, here's the summary. We have West Ham versus Brighton. Handicap 2 goals ahead for West Ham at 1.15. Rangers vs Kilmarnock. Home win for Rangers at 1.27. Getafe vs Rayo. Getafe to win or draw at 1.35. Real Sociedad vs Alaves. Real Sociedad to win or draw at 1.13. The total odds here is 2.23. And you can see the Sportybet booking code as well as the 1xBet booking code displayed on your screen. For the second set of games, we have the first game from the Scotland Premiership and it's between Livingston and Hearts. My prediction here is I'm giving Livingston 3 goals at handicap at 1.06 odds. So we look at the data for this match. So when you look at Livingston home record, you can see that they haven't really been that consistent. But the good thing about them is that they don't concede lots of goals, as you can see. They are good defensively. And then when you look at Hearts away from home, you can see that Hearts struggle to score goals away from home. So giving Livingston 3 goals at handicap is a good bet because we know Hearts cannot score 3 unreplied goals. When we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that they don't score plenty goals here. So this match is going to be a match where very few goals will be scored. So that's why I have given Livingston 2 goals ahead, handicap at 1.06 odds. Next, we have a match from the England Premier League and it's between West Ham and Brighton. My prediction here is home over 0.5 goal at 1.21 odds. So we're expecting West Ham to score at least 1 goal at 1.21 odds. So we look at the data for this match. So when you look at West Ham, they have been very consistent this season. Five matches they have won four and then drew just once. And they have scored in all five matches, as you can see. Brighton away from home, we can see that they aren't that consistent. They score and also concede, as you can see. And then when we look at the head to head between them, we can see that West Ham always scores each time they meet. So we expect West Ham to score again this time around at 1.21 odds. Next, we have a game from the Scotland Premiership, and it's between St Mirren and Celtic. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.20 odds. So let's take a look at the data. So you can see that St Mirren at home, they score goals every time they play at home. Apart from the game against Kilmarnock, where they failed to score. But they always try to score in almost all the matches they play. And then when we look at Celtic away from home, we can see that Celtic always scores good number of goals whenever they play away from home. And then when we look at the head to head between them, we can see that goals are always involved. So we expect to see goals in this game. We expect to see at least two goals at 1.20 odds. Finally, we have a game from the Northern Ireland Premiership, and it's between Crusaders and Linfield. My prediction here is away win for Linfield or a draw at 1.21 odds. So when we take a look at the data, we can see that Crusaders at home, they aren't that consistent. Five matches they have won just once, lost two, and then drew two. And then when we look at Linfield away from home, we can see that Linfield has been consistent. Five matches they have lost just once, won three times, and then drew once. And then when we look at the head to head between them, though Crusaders have always been dominating in their head to head, but we can see that Linfield are in very good form at the moment. So we base our selection on form, on current form. Okay, Crusaders aren't in good form at the moment. So Linfield are in good form and they're surely gonna get have the advantage in this match. So that's why my prediction here is Linfield to win or draw at 1.21 odds. So guys, for the second set of games, here's the summary. We have Livingston versus Hearts. Handicap 3 goals ahead for Livingston at 1.06. West Ham versus Brighton. West Ham to score at least one goal at 1.21. St Mirren versus Celtic over 1.5 goals at 1.20. Crusaders versus Linfield. Linfield to win or draw at 1.21. The total odds here is 1.86. And you can see the Sportsbet booking code as well as the 1xBet booking code displayed on your screen. So guys, this is where we come to the end of this video, and as you can see these games are well analyzed, but I advise you guys to always bet responsibly. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen in football, so always bet responsibly. Do not forget to like my video, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye for now.